Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a good day to all of you, especially to you, ma'am. Before we start, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Rajali Nakan, and my topic is the pre-immersion. So, by the way, I am the reporter number 52. BS Civil Engineering. So, the pre-immersion. This phase concerns the identification of the community where the students will be immersed at. Trainees will have to prepare themselves physically, mentally, spiritually for many tasks ahead. This also considered as the pre-experience level, where the program designer conducts planning and prepares for the activity and budget proposal. So, the pre-immersion is kumbaga sa atin ay hindi pa yung ini-execute natin siya pero hindi pa yun yung final. Kumbaga parang practice lang. Ganun. In short, practice na immersion. Pero yung practice na yon ay kailangan seryosohin kasi pagdating nyo doon sa field or doon sa community ay maaring 100% ay yun yung mangyayari. So, yun ang pre-immersion. The basic rules apply. The group must be well-versed this area, disciplined and skilled to communicate with the community. Before the conduct of community immersion, are following considered. So, kailangan natin itong 5. Number 1 is familiarize with the basic information and theories regarding community life. So, kailangan ma-familiarize natin yung basic information kung ano ba ang meron sa lugar na doon, kung ano ba yung paraan ng pamumuhay nila, ganon. So, number 2, secure a waiver from NSTP office prior to the visit and have it signed by your parents. So, syempre, when the students is going to special activity and NSTP, we need to ask a permission to our parents or secure a waiver from NSTP office. We need to get the permission or sign. Kailangan may sign yung parents mo doon sa waiver from NSTP office. So number 3, always inform the faculty in charge of your destination, timetable, and plan of action. For example, pag pupuntahan nyo yung community, kailangan na-inform yung faculty in charge kung saan ba yung pupuntahan ninyo, o kung anong oras ba kayo makakapunta doon, and kung ano ba yung gagawin nyo doon. And number 4, know the background information about area of immersion. So, yung area ay kailangan alam nyo yung area sa kung saan kayo mag-i-immersion. So, for example, yung area ay maputik or kumbaga masyadong risky para puntahan. So, kailangan prepared kayo doon. Prepared the supply materials and equipment needed for implementation of the program. So, kailangan bago kayo pumunta doon sa area ay kailangan prepared yung mga materials. Double check nyo bago kayo umalis. Ay double check nyo yung mga materials and equipment na kailangan para sa activity. So, yun lang. Maraming salamat po.